Roddy, you know. Yes, it does. Meaning that maybe your father? Well, what? No? I wouldn't trust a word that you're saying. Okay, it's the guy who tried to escape. Okay. Oh! Your siblings? You trust him? Ah, okay, so... For sure it's gonna be protected. Yes, but maybe he has a quirk which can be useful. The three of you fighting so many people. The ones with quirks, these villains were chosen by humarise, okay? Still, it makes humarise really hypocrites. Oh, Bakugo? Normally, you know Dada is dad. Good job, Todoroki. Okay, that's gonna be your enemy. Come on, find a way, Bakugo, find a way. For sure someone laughing at you, I'm not gonna appreciate that. Ah, you had a plan, you planned that. Cool, good job, good job. Huh? No. And what about you again? Come on, the hypocrisy of that. had the impression that he was reproducing your quirk. It's like mirrors. Your quirk was not accepted. You hate your quirk, you hate yourself. What? Deku? No. No. Where is Roddy? Ah. Su! Ah, Deku! Roddy? You're gonna give them the key? To save your siblings? No, I trust you, Roddy, to take the right decision. And maybe right there it's just an act. And even if you're truly doing that, I'm not sure that I'm gonna blame you, in fact. Ah! Oh, I didn't make the connection, Edison. You did. You know that your father was forced. I trust you. You know? What did he do? With his quirk, what did he do? You know, told you when to attack. I knew we could trust you. I knew it. Pino is your quirk? Pino is gonna save. No, fly with the key, Pino. Maybe you can do it. Oh, so it means that when he called the police, Pino was not okay with that and woke up Deku. That was how he was truly feeling, in fact. Oh. How dare you! Whoa. Yes, I was gonna say it, you're gonna destroy that entry, this entire place. I think they're done. Normally, Oh, Bakugo. The timing was good for you. Oh, it's amazing, Todoroki. Don't worry. Come on, Roddy. Pino, can you do it? Pino. Pino is disappearing? She disappeared because he's unconscious, not because he died. Ah, cool. You mean in his life? He gave up in his life. Please, Ultra! Finish him! Come on!
ヒーローとはピンチをぶち破っていくもの。おい、マイト。緑谷少年。ヒーローは守るものが多いんだよ。
You're gonna connect with them? With the predecessors? Right there with our might? You know, it was different than just a memory remembering all might. It's more than that right there. Yes, you're connecting with him. The end for you. No. I knew it! I knew it! Oh, that can make me cry! The fact that they're alive, that Pino is still alive and Pino saves the world. Yes, you are. Your quirk is so cool, because Pino is so cool, because you're so cool.
ねえ、ロディはこれからどうするの？いつもの生活に戻るだけさ。もちろん、どっちかじゃなく、どっちも手に入れてやる。もう二度とオセオンに来んなよ。
ね。
エクといるとろくなことがね。日本で勝手にヒーローし。
Oh, in fact, he's sad. Pino is sad. In fact, you're sad.
二度と来んな。おっちゃん、仕事ない？できればまっとうなやつ。
店員が一人辞めやがった。手伝い。
Okay?
どうすっか
Catch up! You're working to be... I'm proud of you already. Okay. That was a cool movie, really. I think that for the subjects that this movie is exploring, maybe it's my favorite, you know, with the 3 movies that we had. Yes, maybe this one is my favorite because we're talking about real subjects, you know, really deep subjects about this universe, about what is going on into this universe. Like, you know, just the fact that the villains that we're fighting during this movie, they are not actual villains, they are in fact people who are believing into that ideology, the fact that having a quirk is a disease and they have to eradicate all people with quirks to stay only with pure humans. Not only it's a good parallel to what some really bad ideologies we can have right now out there into our world, but also it's interesting to think about it, you know, into this universe, because I never thought that maybe some people could believe that into this world. In fact, I never imagined it. For sure, we had heroes, we had normal people with quirks, we had people without quirks, and we had villains doing bad stuff with their quirks. But I never imagined that we could have people who are quirkless and who are mad at not only villains but also heroes who are really against people with quirks. So yes, I thought that it was a good idea to think about into this universe quirks are appearing, and the consequence of it could be that people without quirks are gonna be mad at people with quirks and are gonna go against them. So that was based on a good idea, this movie. Like I said, it's making also a good parallel with what we saw, we can still see into our world. Again, you want to eradicate an entire community just because they are not like you. Just that, you know. And we had other subjects into it. We had all of that thing about Roddy and his siblings who had to deal with the consequences of their dad joining that group, and because of that they were not respected anymore, they had no friends anymore, no one who wanted to give him a real job and all. Again, you can make a parallel with our world and to consider that someone who is different, or someone who has a family, a member into his family who is different, because of that, all of their related ones, they're gonna have to take, you know, the burden of the action of that person. Do you understand what I mean? Like, put yourself like maybe the dad into our world would have been a criminal, a real one. Because of that, all of the members, you know, related to the dad are going to be considered as criminals also. And because of that, they can't have a job, they can't have friends, they can't have a real house and all. You know, if you think about it, like, you have to take the responsibility of your relatives' actions. So that was also a good subject to talk about. We had also, during a moment, all of that question about how can it be for the police to go against Deku, and also it means that in fact that group, they are deep inside of this system, and because of that they can really in fact organize that system, like they really infiltrate that system a lot. And you know, it's also a big subject with being a double agent or not, and also with the enemy is inside, is coming from inside, can attack you from the inside, because in fact at some point everyone can switch like that, and everyone can reveal that in fact they were enemies since the beginning. Do you understand what I mean? We have so many other subjects like that all around this movie. The fact that this organization wants to attack the entire world, you know, all at once, it's also giving another thing, you know, to the movie, to this mission. We're not talking about saving people into an area, we're not talking about saving people into Japan, we're talking about saving people into the entire world. And that was on our guys' shoulders, you know, like all 4 students it was so great, you know, to see them fighting for that cause, and everyone, they believed into our four guys for sure. I mean, our three guys, because they didn't know Roddy. But still, they were fighting out to have all of these bombs out of this town and to evacuate everyone, because just in case our guys, they couldn't do it right on time. I felt so proud of them, and clearly Todoroki, Bakugo and Deku, how hard they fought, how hurt they were at the end, and for sure Roddy, how hurt he was at the end. I love his quirk, because I love Pino, for sure. And I love also a lot that thing about Pino, in fact, reflecting who he is truly inside. That's why when he felt unconscious, she almost disappeared. And it means a lot, you know, because for sure at the end, Deku, who understood it, when he's seeing Pino crying, he knows that his friend, that Roddy, is in fact sad to see Deku leaving, and that he wants for Deku to come back at some point. But it means also that during this entire movie, like when Pino farted on him, in fact, it was what Roddy wanted, but also when Roddy went away with the case and called the police, Pino woke up Deku, was against that, meaning that deep inside, in fact, he didn't want to do that, Roddy. It means that truly he was conflicted about the situation, that one part of him wanted to give the case, but deep down inside he knew that it was wrong. So yes, at the end it's Pino, a little bird, who saved the world, meaning that in fact it's Roddy who saved the world. And I said it, you know, during that moment, like, he was amazing because what Pino did was amazing, because in fact what he did was amazing, proving that his quirk is truly amazing. But yes, we had other subjects discussed during this movie, not only, you know, because of what was happening, you know, with that organization and all, but also with the characters. It's deep. Just, you know, for example, Roddy's quirk, it's already deep, you know, but for sure what happened to his family, the fact that they were rejected like that, the fact that a boy like him, a kid, had to take care of his siblings during so long all alone, the fact that he was forced because of all of what happened to be a thief, the fact that at the end, after finally believing into heroes thanks to Deku, finally doing something great with his quirk, saving the world, is deciding to be someone great and to do a legal job. But that, you know, like, the boy saved the entire world, and you can't give him, you know, that country can't give him an house, you know, really for his family, a regular job, like, no. They're gonna let him like that. But I love the fact that we have that, you know, during the ending credits, about the fact that they are living an happy life together, and he's studying now to maybe at some point be able to fly for real. That's so cool. That question also about his father, who was forced in fact to join that organization, surely because he was threatened, because his family was threatened. You know, again, it made me think about the worst days in Europe, you know, with World War II, and with a group who was not okay with an entire community just existing and who wanted to eradicate them. And some people were forced to join them because they were threatened and they were used for their abilities. And also because of these loved ones who joined this group, some others, you know, could go against you and all, like, so many bad things, so many deep things, in fact, into this movie. The fact that All Might couldn't do anything and had just to watch all of these heroes fighting in all of these different countries, Deku and his friends saving the world like that, like, really think about it. All Might, who was the top hero before, was watching all of that and couldn't do anything about it. For sure, it was frustrating for him. I just thought about it. The frustration that All Might felt during these moments. It was cool to be into all of these countries, for sure. I appreciate the fact that we had something about France, and they really represented all of the monuments in France, all of them. I like the fact that we didn't have any cliché about France during these moments, because we could have had some. Like, for example, I have the impression that they used the cliché, for example, in Egypt, with having that guy with that quirk, you know, looking like... Both. But for all of the rest, all of the other countries, I don't think that we had any cliché about these countries, so I have the impression that we were treated well. Even if you invented a country in Europe coming from nowhere, 2 countries in Europe coming from nowhere, these 2 countries which are supposed to exist on an island near to France, like that big. I never thought that Roddy could betray us like that at the end. Even if he was betrayed and all, I never thought so. I believed into him. But I said it also during this moment, if he would have truly betrayed us, I wouldn't have blamed him, because he would have wanted to save his siblings, like if it would have been the case. But no, he didn't betray us. Yes, that was a cool movie. I truly appreciated it. Again, my favorite movie, with the 3rd movies that I watched with you guys, it's my favorite one. Because we had amazing fights, really, like Bakugo, Todoroki and Deku's fights were impressive. Like I was getting so scared for them because how hurt they were, and because of all of these deep subjects that we had into this movie, and because at the end of everything, it's none of our guys who is saving everyone, it's someone that we just met into this movie, Roddy, and through a quirk which is so nice, so sweet, so great, and so deep also. So yes, I truly appreciate everything into this movie. So cool. Tell me, what did you think about this movie the first time that you discovered it? Tell me about it. Is it your favorite or not? Okay, so it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Great.